Hello dear viewers, welcome back to Cybrosys. In today's video, we are going to learn about the access rights in Odoo 19, which means how administrators can control what users can see, create, edit, or delete inside the system. So access rights are really important because they help companies, protect sensitive data and ensure employees only access the information relevant to their roles. So in this tutorial, we'll see how to configure user access rights step by step in Odoo 19. So let's get started. The very first thing is why access rights are important. So before that, we have to go to the settings, and here lies in the users the access rights. Okay, so in most companies, different employees have different responsibilities. For example, a salesperson should access sale order but not accounting data. An accountant should manage invoices and payments, and an inventory manager should handle stock operation. So, using right accesses in Odoo, administrator can define exactly what each user can do in the system. So, very first thing is to open any of the user. Okay, so you have to go to the settings. You have the users in company section, out of which you have to choose the users. So here you can see the list of all users who have access to Odoo, and here you can see the role whether they are user or administrator. So if it's an administrator, means he can create new users or modify the permissions of existing users. So to create a new user, it's really simple. Click on new and specify all the details which are given over here. Okay, it's that simple. And then you can save it. So right now, let's open the existing one and explain the details. So I am going to talk about, now this is Michelle Admin. Okay, so you have this access rights tab over here. Okay, so inside the user form, you will find this access rights tab, and this section allows administrators to control which modules the user can access. So if you simply scroll on top, you can see things like the sales, service, website, and all. For example, in the sales module, okay, if we can choose roles like user and administrator. See, you have administrator and user with different access, like documents only or all documents, like own documents only or all documents. So if we select sales user, the person can manage quotations and sale orders. Now here, this is, for sales, this person, that is Michelle admin, is having administrator access. We'll do one thing, we'll go to mark demo and see. He has only user own documents only. Okay, so it differs. The access differs. You can change it to no access or all documents. Now this person can only access whatever documents that he has created. That is the difference between both the profiles. Okay, so if we choose sales administrator, means that user get full control over sales configuration and management. So similarly, access levels can be configured for each other modules as well. So modules like inventory, then you have the services, the supply chain, the accounting, and the manufacturing. So this ensures users only see the features they need. Okay, so that's how it works. That is basically how the access rights work for each modules. Okay, so next is understanding the user roles. So each module in Odoo usually provides different user roles like user and administrator, manager. If it's user, means basic operational access is given. If it is manager, means advanced permissions and management capabilities are there. And if it's administrator, full system control is given. Okay, so you can see that over here. Now, choosing the right role will help maintain proper security and workflow management within the company. Okay, so once all the configuration is done of different modules, so here you can see email marketing, whether that person should have access or not. You have the maintenance, whether to put that person as no access or equipment manager. Likewise, you can change it. So here we have another important thing, which is inventory. You can either give user access or administrator access. Okay, so you can choose among all the accesses, like what this person or this particular user should have. Okay, so after configuring the required access rights, you can simply click on save, and now the user will be able to access the modules and features assigned to them. So let's go on with an example. Okay, for let's take a simple example, like if you create a user for sales executive, you might assign sales as user. So here you can see sales as user. And for inventory, what this person have, again user. And for accounting, it's bookkeeper. You can put it as no. Okay, no. No access also. So I'm just discarding. Okay, that person is bookkeeper. Now if you go to Michelle Edmond and check. So everything is now for inventory, it's administrator. For purchase, it's administrator. For accounting, also, it's administrator. So we'll see the difference right away. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out as Michelle Edmond and I'll log in as demo. Okay, so demo is just the user and Michelle Edmond is an administrator. Okay, is a person with administrator access. So I have opened Mark Demo's profile, which is a simple user. Now let's go to the sales module. Okay, so you can see the difference over here. You have the invoice, the commissions, but you don't have the configuration. And here you can see all the quotations that are created by you. No other people's quotation can be seen over here. See, the salesperson everywhere is Mark Demo itself. Okay, so if you create a quotation, let's see how the quotation creation is. Click on new, type a customer. Okay, so there is a limit for the customer. I'll simply change the customer. Okay, whatever. So let's add a product. The product is, no, let's add something else, right? Acoustic block screen. Confirming it. The unit price here, I'm setting it to 50. Let it be 50. Okay. So once it's done, you can confirm it. Okay, the confirmation is done. Create invoice is possible. Okay, you can create a draft invoice out of this. Creating the draft. So there are no items to invoice. That's what they say. So I'm just canceling it and going to delivery and validate the delivery. Only then you can invoice it, right? So I'm validating it. Going back to the sale order. Now let's try to create one. So create draft. Okay, so here I'm putting it to 10 and creating. So an invoice is created. You can confirm this to posted state. Okay, so click on pay. You can create payment. All such things are possible over here because over sales, you have the option to create and work on the quotation. But only thing is that it works on, like a user access is given over there, but it's on own document only. Okay, so that's the difference in the sales. Now let's take a look at how Michelle Letman can do all these performances. So going to Michelle's profile, logging in, and let's see what sales looks like for him. So here you can see extra things like the configuration and all. Okay, configuration option is possible here. And if you take a look at the quotations, now this is filtered on my quotations. You remove that, you can see all the quotations here of other people as well. Okay, see Mark Demo, Michelle Edmond and all. So this is possible here because this person has what? Administrator access. Okay, so if you go to settings and if you go to users over here, click on user, open Mark Demo. See, this person has user that is own documents only. You can put no here. Okay. So I'm just closing this because there is some technical errors. So yeah, that's how basically it works. Now you can specify whatever access rights you are planning to give to the user that you create, and this is going to work based on how you gave the access to each of them. Okay, so that's how you can configure access rights in Odoo 19 to control user permissions across different modules. So by properly managing access rights, companies can improve security and ensure employees only access the information relevant to their roles. So if this tutorial was helpful for you all, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay. Now before winding up, okay, you can see there are a lot of administrative access over here. Now if you go to Mark Demo, Administrative access is not much over there, but still, now here this person has no access over the purchase module, mark demo. Okay, but Michelle admin is the administrator for purchase. Now, if you go to different modules and search for purchase, you can find purchase over here. Now, let's see what the case is of mark demo. Okay, so here is the UI. Let's search for purchase. See, there are no purchase module. I mean, there are no data regarding the purchase module, and you can't find the module over here. Why? Because we don't have access for this person. Okay, so this is how simply access rights work. Now, you can mark everything in different access and try it out for yourself. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope that was clear for you all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.